guys, I hope you and your loved ones are doing as well as can be today. So today I'm doing a What's in My Bag Chronic Illness Edition video.
Taking the good with the ups and downs. I wanna see how the world turns round. Let's go adventure in the deep blue sea. Home is with you wherever that may be. Home is with you wherever that may be.
So you guys are going to see what's in my bag, but I'm going to find out what's in my bag too, because it's been a long time since I've gone through it and actually cleaned it out, which I am going to do that right now, double duty. Say hi, Ann Perkins. Hello. That's Ann Perkins. Sorry for that little interruption. Really, it's not an interruption when it involves Anne. I don't go out much, so that's why I really don't know what's in my bag. I basically only go out for medical appointments these days, so it's been that way for a while. I take my oxygen bag with me everywhere I go, so I'm gonna go through both bags. The oxygen bag is my essentials, the stuff that I can't leave the house without, because I do not want to lug around all three bags. My oxygen bag, my IV bag with my IV fluids that I'm always attached to, and my regular bag. So I'm just gonna go through what's in my bag first, and then I'll show you the stuff that I can't leave the house without. I haven't cleaned out my bag in honestly forever. It's probably been a year at least since I've cleaned out my bag, so I am going to be finding out what's in my bag just like you guys. It's a surprise to me, so I guess I have some tissues. There's just a couple left. I have to bring tissues with me everywhere I go because I have severe allergies from mast cell activation disorder. So this one says seize the moment. I love these little ones. These are from the dollar store, which comes super in handy because not only are they just $1, but they're just convenient to put in your bag or in whatever. So there's that. I forgot I had this in here. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot about this. So it says indica, but really I think this is just CBD oil. It might be cannabis oil, medical cannabis oil, but I think it's just CBD, to be honest. So I use CBD for my nausea and vomiting, as well as for pain, although it doesn't help me much with pain. I have cyclic vomiting syndrome, so I do use CBD and medical cannabis for that. And let's see, I have some Nun Tablets. I don't know if you could see. These are electrolyte tablets. So I have POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and that is a issue where my body doesn't produce enough blood to pump up to my heart and brain and the rest of my organs. So my organs are constantly lacking blood flow, and that means my blood pressure drops very often. I have really low, severely low blood pressure. So these Nun tablets help a lot with my blood pressure. When I have POTS, when it's summer, my POTS flares up, so this is helpful then, but it's helpful anytime. I always have it in my backpack. This is the citrus fruit flavor, and you just pour a tablet into your water, and it dissolves. And this has stevia, citric acid, dextrose, natural flavors, monk fruit extract, avocado oil, beet juice powder, and riboflavin. Magnesium, calcium, yeah, and sodium, of course, the normal electrolytes. So yeah, that's my Nun Tablets, electrolytes for my POTS. Okay, what's next? A little change purse that I got from Shop Miss A, which is the dollar store online. Kind of iridescent. I don't know if you could tell the little reflection of the window here. But yeah, got some monies, some coins. That's all the money I have. So there's that. Got my little sunglasses, polka dot sunglasses. These are the only sunglasses I own, and I've had them for years. I've had them for like 8 years, maybe more. These were, I think, $1, maybe $2, and they do block out the UV and UVB lights from the sun, and yeah, they're cute too, so there's that. Also, this is helpful for not just like normal reasons to wear sunglasses, but because I have hypersensitivity, which means lights can very easily affect me and hurt my eyes and my head. So, like for example, on my phone, I always have it on the very dimmest light setting. I cannot handle bright lights, and especially when I have headaches and migraines, I really can't handle any lights. So this is really helpful for days when my hypersensitivity is really bad. Sometimes I even wear it in the house. Okay, so this actually came with this purse. This little bag that I got from Amazon came with this little, I think it's Chinese, I'm not sure. It's a little, like, kind of like a talisman. It's supposed to be good luck. And actually, I think it has brought me some good luck, because right after I got this purse, some good things happened that I was waiting months for. So yeah, I just keep that in the bag with me, so wherever I go, I have good luck, hopefully. More CBD capsules, again, for nausea mainly. I do also have Zofran in here somewhere, but I have to use both in combination most times, because just the CBD alone or the Zofran alone would be enough to help my severe nausea from the cyclic vomiting syndrome. So what is this? An old paper, probably from the hospital. Yes, my Nova Hospital, like, discharge paper. That's what it is. When was this from? Oh wow. Oh wow. So this was from February 27th of this year. I didn't even remember being admitted on February 27th, but that's what that's from. Let's see. Baby food. Always have that. That comes in handy. I don't know if you can see that. This is something that I always have for low blood sugar moments. Also, if, again, my nausea is really bad and I can't eat much, I'll have this. I actually had one this morning. This one is apple, pea, and spinach, and is the Pumpkin Tree brand. It is non-GMO and organic. And they're not like the most appetizing, but it helps to get some nutrients, some natural sugar, protein, and fiber in. So those are always good to have in my bag, because you never know when you're going to need it. I'm almost finished. I just have a few more odds and ends. Mirror. Little hand mirror. The necessities, right? It's a little, like a nail file, I think that's what you call it. Chapstick. I was looking for this chapstick actually for a while. Vanilla and orange. I'm gonna use some right now, because I've been looking for this for months. Duh. Of course, I should have thought to look at my bag. One of those things from my urologist, like, it's one of those things that have like my information on it, my date of birth, my medical record number, obviously my name. I pretty much emptied my bag. There's nothing left except for what's in this little compartment here. There's a little zipper on the inside, a little compartment where you can keep some more stuff, which is really nifty. I got some catheters, a nice little one, and this is the one that I usually use from Comfort Medical. I self-cath as needed, but luckily I haven't had to do it that much these days, because so my bladder goes from overactive to paralyzed. I have a partially paralyzed bladder from neurogenic bladder. I have a spinal cord injury, and I have had issues with my bladder ever since, but thankfully I haven't been using the catheters as much. It's been more overactive than inactive these days. It's not one thing, it's another, but I'm super grateful to not have to use the catheters much anymore, but I have that with me in my purse in case I do need it. Some Zofran, which is my lifesaver at times. This doesn't always help, but if my nausea is mild to moderate, then this does help. This is the dissolvable tabs, 8 milligrams. 4 milligrams won't even touch my nausea, so it has to be 8 milligrams. I always carry this with me. It's a must. Let's see, I have some, what is this? This is either, yeah, Chromaline, some Chromaline. I wasn't sure if it was my albuterol that I nebulize or Chromaline because it looks the same. But this is something that I put in my water 4 times a day, 30 times, or 4 times a day, 30, all right, I can't talk. Let's try this again. 4 times a day, 30 minutes before I eat, I put this in my water, and it's supposed to help with mast cell activation reactions. It's honestly hard to remember to use this 4 times a day, 30 minutes before I eat, especially because I don't eat like on a schedule because of my nausea, and I never know when I'm gonna eat or when I'm ready to eat, but I can't really say that this helps much. My cardiologist swears that this should help my mast cell, and mast cell activation problems contribute to POTS symptoms, so like they go hand in hand. So I always carry this with me in case I'm out and I need to put some in my water before I eat. Got some female necessities, panty liners, and not just for that time of the month, but because also my periods are really irregular, so I never know when it's gonna hit. But also because I have neurogenic bladder and I have leaks sometimes, so this comes in handy. Nothing to be ashamed about. Another catheter. Another Zofran, except that's an empty one. Alright, y'all, I actually reached the bottom of my bag. Cool, so that's it for my bag. Let me see if I have anything in here. I might have something in here. I do. Here's my other chapstick. Oh my gosh, this whole time they were both in here. I feel like an idiot. Well, at least I found them. See, this is why it's good to clean out your bag every now and then, because there's stuff that you totally forget about. Here's another little Zofran tab, empty one. This is from my ophthalmologist's office, a little card. I have so much random things that I just like throw in my bag. Anyone else? Okay, like this. Saint Mother Theodore, I have no idea where this came from. I'm guessing somebody gave it to me. This is my hematologist oncologist who is awesome. Another hospital card, which is for, oh, no, just kidding. This is my rheumatologist. And then so many cards. Like, I don't know what this is. A place to be. Oh, this is the music therapist that comes to the hospital to play music like once a week. Yeah, so this woman goes around to the hospital in like different wards and plays guitar for the patients, and you can like request songs, and she's awesome. She gave me her card. I guess the organization that she, like, I think it's nonprofit that she volunteers for is called A Place to Be. Very awesome. Music makes everything better, especially when you're in the hospital, so, but anywhere, right? Okay, I only have a couple cards left. Surgical Consultants of Northern Virginia. I honestly don't know where this came from because this is not my surgeon's card. Let's see. Cardiovascular and Interventional Associates. So this is interventional radiology, which I'm always there. That's the part of the hospital where they do procedures like port placements and PICC line placements and things like that. So this is just some random pieces of paper. Medical supply card. It says send order for IV pole with wheels to, yeah, this is an old note. And this is an old Target list for Christmas. This was a Target list for Christmas. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. I have pig socks on the list. pimple patches. The necessities, right? And that is gonna go in the trash. Feels good to have everything cleaned out. Out with the old, you know? Okay, this is another old note that I don't think I need. A bunch of random stuff in here. So yeah, that's everything for my purse. Actually, I didn't think it would take, like it would be that quick to get through everything. So that's everything in there. And then I have the most important stuff here in my oxygen bag. It's super heavy. Okay, so obviously I got the oxygen, which is, it's like really heavy, but you can see it. It's really hard to lift. It's just an oxygen machine. So I got the concentrator, obviously, got my EpiPen. I'm just gonna take it out so you guys can see it better. So this is what my EpiPen looks like. So this is basically for severe allergic reactions like anaphylaxis. It's always good to have this handy because with mast cell activation disorder and severe asthma, you never know when you're going to need this. Sometimes the inhaler is not enough. I have had situations where I stopped breathing and turned blue. So this is very important to always have on hand. I have two. I have one that I carry in my bag and then one that I have right next to my bed. Got my wallet. Of course, everybody needs that. I'm not going to show you my ID because it's a horrible picture, but this is what the inside of my wallet looks like. Got no money. And then more Zofran, because you can never have enough. And like I said, I don't usually take my purse with me. These days, I've just been taking like my oxygen bag and my backpack with my IV fluids. So this in like every bag. Zofran is seriously a must. And speaking of Zofran and cyclic vomiting syndrome, got some sick bags. Always good to have these. Come in handy because you never know when the nausea is gonna hit. It comes in waves, and I'm always nauseous, but sometimes it can get really bad out of nowhere. So yeah, and then I have just a couple more things. Some flushable wipes. Simple Leaf. It says it's for babies. Eco-friendly 20 wipes travel pack. So this is basically something that I use after I go. Not every time, but sometimes it's necessary. And then I have my keys. Gotta have that. Got my little chicken. And my little sandal with flip-flop from when I was in Jamaica. Let me fix this. It's so cute. And that's it. I got two little cards, Vitamin Shop, Healthy Rewards card, and CVS for the prescriptions and vitamins. My meds list, always have to have my medication list ready. Got my med list for EMTs when they come. They always need that. And then of course doctor's appointments and stuff like that. That's something that's always needed. So this is just an empty envelope from my hematologist's office because she sent me an order for a follow-up ultrasound for my blood clot. So that was that. I think that's everything actually. Wow. Okay, and also I have this bubbler for my oxygen. So when my passages get extra dry, they're always dry, but sometimes they're like painfully dry and I spit up blood and blow out blood. And when that happens, I use my bubbler. I use it a lot actually, but sometimes I prefer it without the bubbler. So yeah, I think that's everything I have in here. Oh, of course, I have these little pockets in the back. Well, one in the front and one in the back. And I have my rescue inhaler in here. Again, that is a necessary item that I have to have with me. This is an albuterol inhaler, and I've been using that a lot lately. More Zofran. little alcohol sterile pad. Here's a card from my allergist's office, Allergy Partners of Northern Virginia. Got a little cloth mask, because you can never have too many of those now, right? For those wondering, yes, I do have a nice mask that I usually wear, but it does have a filter. And even though, you know, that can be reused and washed, I don't use that these days anymore when I go out, because I was told that the cloth masks are better than the ones with the filters to protect others from germs. So the ones with the filters will protect the wearer from germs and from the virus, but it won't protect other people. So if I had the virus and I was wearing my mask with a filter, I could potentially give it to other people. But wearing this, it would keep both me and others safe. So I actually wasn't allowed to go to the hospital the other day with my mask. They made me take it off and they gave me this. That's everything. Pretty sure that is everything. So yeah, that is what is in my bags. I know this was kind of all over the place. Just wanted to do a little video for fun, because it's always, you know, it's always something with chronic illness. So yeah, I just thought this would be fun. And also I needed to clean out my bag, so I figured why not. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already to see me on my chronic illness journey. Hit the bell for notifications on when I post videos. I love you to pieces. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.